Hi, Arrow.
Hi, how are you doing today, Dave?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm fantastic. You've turned the little kid in me on fire with this right here, this Pop Yourself. I love this thing.
Yeah, it's so fun. We're really excited about it and excited that, you get to participate in this too. It's awesome.
You know what's really cool about this is, first of all, I love the little picture. And the moment that I posted that on all my social media, people were asking questions. I mean, that's how fast that people will react to these.
Yeah, we think this is for everyone. So even though it's, you posting a picture, I think people can instantly get, oh, wait, I can be a Funko Pop, or my loved ones can. So it's really resonated with fans, which is super exciting for us.
You know, the fun part about it was the actual creation, and you make it so easy. I mean, you guys have had to put a lot of time in meetings and stuff saying, make it easier, make it easier. There can be no question.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're really excited about where the Avatar 3D builder is today. The choice, how intuitive is as you go through it. So yeah, a lot of thought into that, a lot of thought into the fulfillment and execution of this, and we'll continue to iterate on that experience because we want that to be as best as it can be for fans. Now,
listeners need to understand this case that it comes in. This is one of a kind. This will protect it forever.
Yeah, it's got your name on it.
Yep.
The box, and then it comes in a hard case, which it'll absolutely protect it. Travels well, but will protect it if it's you're moving it around the house.
You know what's really interesting is I like the message at the very top because it says you are one of one. That's a brilliant mantra. I am one of one. You make a person feel very special with that.
Yeah, and really, I mean, everything going out the door, now we have a limited amount of components, but really everything out the door truly is one of one, and people are one of one. And this is about people, and people have to see themselves through this assortment. That's really important for us. But we put a lot of thought, and there's a lot of conversation around that message, and ultimately it's the one that we all agreed on that would resonate because it's true. People are one of one. So we were excited to bring that into the Pop Yourself marketing slogan.
You know what's really interesting about this is that I can see collectors going to the website and getting lots of these. I mean, collecting them like the Beanie Babies, or collecting them in a way that says, I have 25 figurines. I love them all.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's, we're in the business of connecting fans to fandoms. We have over 1,000 different active licenses. And I think that's the power of our brand, that your interest may be different than mine, but we could both purchase Funko Pop from Funko, and we can connect through that. And I think that's what makes the community so strong, which definitely feeds into making the brand so strong.
And I had fun with it in the design because you'll never catch me in a suit and tie. And the thing is that I put one on in this just so people go, what? No. I said, you saw it right there. I'm in a suit and tie.
Yeah, and that's the best. You could have the suit and tie version of yourself. You could have the casual Saturday version of yourself. You could have the Halloween version of yourself. We think this is great for gifting, but we want to give a reason for fans also to collect different variants of themselves.
Yeah. I feel spoiled, though, that I got it in so quickly. Is it going to be that way for everybody?
We're really working hard to make it that way. I mean, if you have a birthday party next week, we want this to be a gift that you can count on. Right now, we're shipping out, and fans are receiving in less than a week. We want to hold to that as much as we can as we move into gift giving periods, which obviously we have a big one coming up with holiday. I'd still probably err on the side of caution to get your orders in, but that's important for us as we move forward.
I never even thought about birthday parties because I'm a mobile DJ, so I get to go to bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs and birthday parties and things like that. This would be a great thing to do at the party, or maybe a week or so before the party, so that everybody can bring their beautiful little figure with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's what we're most excited about with the brand, is participating in the life moment. So it could be everything you just described with birthdays. We just added babies to our assortment. So you think about baby showers, you think about if you just had a baby, you think about announcement reveals, wedding cake toppers, anniversaries, prom proposals, like all these moments of life that Funko would really never participate in. We get to now, just in pop form. So we're really excited about what that means for our brand and the pop brand going forward.
How did the idea come to the company? Because I mean, it seems so simple, but yet you've made it even more simpler.
Yeah, that's a great question. We're in the business of connecting fans to fandoms, and this is the number one thing that fans have asked for. How can myself or loved ones become Funko Pop? So that's it. We love the fact that it came from fans. So we're excited about that, and excited that we're able to bring it and make it more accessible than it ever has been.
You know, I've put so much focus on just the individuals, the kids and the adults doing it, but can businesses buy into this as well? And do, like, for instance, like our Charlotte Knights, I would love to have a Funko Pop of all my Charlotte Knight players.
Yeah, I mean that is I'd say one of a top three requests that we're actively working on. I mean, you think about like office gifts, you think about I actually probably the number one request is exactly what you just said. How could I pop my entire youth sports team? So we're working on ways to facilitate that actively, and also we're also as we move into next year, like looking if you wanted to put the team all together in a single pack, that's also something that we're exploring. So there's a lot in the pipeline for Pop Yourself that hopefully will facilitate some of the things you just said.
Am I being weird by not wanting to take it out of this beautiful box? I mean, I just sit here and enjoy just looking at it.
Yeah, we have inbox collectors and we have out of box collectors. So I think it's whatever fans want to do. But either way is great.
Wow. Well, now, what have you learned from all of this? Because I know you talked about connection many times. I mean, I'm in the connection business. I totally understand that. But that means you've been one of us out here in the realms of reality. And now you're saying, look, let's just give it to the people.
Yeah, I mean, I think our fans give me purpose, seeing what our brand means to them and how, just Funko and Pop resonates and how it, connects them to other people like that. That's why I work at Funko, why I love what I do every day. The fact that we get to now bring people, the fans into this, and so they can participate, they could be the hero of, their story, I think there's nothing more rewarding than that.
Well, it's so fun to put together. Like I said, it's so easy as well. And you laugh like a child when you're putting on different costumes or you're working on the hair. No, that's not my hair. I want to have a little bit, kind of a different style and stuff. So you make it very interactive.
Yeah, that's really important. And we do have this in one of the key learnings is we do have this currently in our 2 stores. And one of the things we notice is families love doing this together. It's an experience. So that's something we're definitely taking note of and thinking through how we think about the physical in-person experience of this going forward. But it's a lot of fun and people like doing it together. It brings people together and it brings joy to people, which is kind of the whole point.
Absolutely. All right. What's that website? Because I know listeners want to know and they want to go there and have some fun like I did.
Yeah. So www.funko.com, just follow the Pop Yourself link. It's one of the tabs on top and you'll be dropped right into the builder. And it's a really intuitive experience to go through. Thanks
for making me feel like a kid, dude. I'm serious about that. You really have.
Yeah, no, thank you for being a fan. It's great.
Dude. Well, come back to this show anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You be brilliant, okay?
Yeah, you too.